Need for speed? Well then, this is the Audi RS3 2022, and in this video we're going to find out if it is really the ultimate hot hatch. So, first things first, price. Now, this Audi RS3 starts from £52,000 and this one is the basic RS3. So it still gets the same equipment inside and out, but some of the bits of trim and wheel options look a bit different compared to the higher up RS3, which is £60,000. So compared to the entry level, it's not that much of a step up considering how much you get for this beauty. Now let's talk about the design. Now we're going to take in the beautiful angles of this Audi. I mean, the front looks so different compared to the usual A3. So the lights are a bit more angular and the grille is the same size, but you've got a different pattern. And this bit, which would usually be paintwork, is now black for that meaner look. You've got some bigger vents and some actual real vents there, not fake as normal. I say that, this one's actually fake. Anyway, moving on, you've got a nice front bumper at the front, so let's move on to the rear. So now we're at the rear this car, and oh my goodness, it's my favourite angle. You've got these pointy tail lights. They're the same as on the standard A3, but they're a bit smoked for that sportier look. And you've got a sportier lower bumper down here with some fake vents, but I mean they do look really cool. You've got some massive RS oval tailpipes just down here, and this sporty diffuser effect bumper at the bottom. And oh, it looks amazing, this thing, doesn't it? Let's see if it's amazing on the inside. Now we're in the inside of this car, and it's very sporty as Audi goes. I mean, you've got this RS steering wheel, which is even more sporty than usual, and you've got the Audi A3 vents around the dials, which are inspired by a Lamborghini. Then you've got this big central touchscreen, which is easy to use, and this center console in the middle. You can control the climate controls on here, and if I start up the car, you'll be able to see it a bit better. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? So you've got these climate controls here, and you've got your gear selector in the middle, which is simple and minimalistic, which makes the cabin look a bit more modern. You've got some cup holder here, and they expand so they'll fit your cup, and you've got some metal effects on the dash, which looks amazing too. And the quality of this car is, it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's not as good as the previous model, but it's still amazing. Everything up high that needs to feel expensive definitely is. You get a tiny bit lower, it's a tiny bit scratchy, but all the bits that you're gonna feel, so nice. The glove box, it's a decent size. I mean, you can fit some manual and some other stuff, but that's probably about it. The door bins are not great, actually, but oh well. So now I'm going to tell you about the infotainment system of this car. So it's very good. It's Audi's latest system, and you can scroll through lots of menus. The graphics are nice and crisp, and it's got quick loading times, and you can easily swipe through to get to whatever you want to do. And there's a little image of the car there, and you've got some widgets there for easier access. And if I go to radio, as you can see, it loads up quickly and the colours are nice and bright. Here, the climate controls are here. As I said before, it's a lot easier than controlling it through the touchscreen, so you can just do it while you're driving. The RS dials are, they're lovely. They're really bright and they look very sporty as well, and they've got the signature new RS rev counter as well. And yes, very nice interior. We're in the back of this Audi RS3, and I know it looks like there's not much knee room, but that's because the seat is quite far back. But even then, it's not too great considering the rivals out there. But the foot room is very good. I can stretch it out, and the seats are quite supportive. It doesn't feel like you're squatting on longer journeys. The windows are quite low down as well, so you've got a great view out. And of course, I'm tiny as well, so kids even smaller will be able to see out just fine. There's a great amount of headroom just here, and as you can see, the car seats fit in with plenty of space for the middle if anyone wants to sit in as well. You've got nice materials at the back as well, and you've got some ambient lighting. You've got seat pockets on the back of the seat, and then you've got some climate controls here and 2 USB-C ports for plugging in devices. You've got a bit of a hump in the floor, which makes practicality in the middle seat a bit less great, but you can spread out your feet on either side. But generally a lot of space in the back of this RS3. Now, I can't do this review without talking about the raucous engine that's inside this beast. So we have a 2.5 litre 5-cylinder turbo petrol engine with 400 horsepower, 500 newton meters of torque, and it goes 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Oh, stay tuned, we're going to start up this baby and see what it sounds like. So, do you want to hear it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? So, lastly, let's take a look at the boot of this Audi RS3. Now, if I open it up, you've got 380 litres of boot space. The boot is nice and square, so you can fit big items in, and it's helped by the lack of a load lip, so you can take heavy items in and put them back out again. So there isn't a lot of accessories to spoil you with. I mean, there's some hooks there, but that's about it. And also another annoying feature is that you cannot fold down the rear seats from the boot, but I can go in here and fold them down from the little handle. So now they're down, and that means I can get my items and slide them to the front of the car with ease. And there's a flat loading floor, so that means you can take longer items and lay them across the car. But quite a lot of space in the back of this Audi RS3. Electric, by the way. Audi RS3 is stylish, it's practical, and it's sporty. I haven't driven it, but from what I can tell, it's definitely one of the greatest hot hatches around.